Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now we're here for Bead Tuesday. I've done this as far as I think it needs to go. Now, it's not very wobbly because when I did it, I went back up and down, up and down, up and down all through these. Except for this last one, which I haven't done because I'm going to just give you a small recap on doing this. So you just want to go through there, just to pick that up a bit. Leave a tail, of course, because you're going to cut that off anyway, because it's not going to be an issue in a minute. So you just want to go back down in through there. I'm only going to show you just one row of this because I need to show you how then to put it together, and I think it's big enough. I'm trying to keep my beads reasonably the same size. These are a bit higgledy-piggledy, but they're all right. I've used a fair few too, as you might see, you know, that's missing out of there. And that's all right. So I'll just tell you in a minute too how long this is. Okay. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'll come a little bit closer this way. I'll probably put the camera down a bit so you can see it. What's going on. So if you just continued on doing what I showed you the last time, if you're making these, and we just go back into the back, you go back into the last one that you came out of and go down through the next one, righto? Real easy. And then you get to the end, right, wait a minute, no, we're not quite there yet, one more, and it only goes through the last one, of course, because there's no next one under that. Righto, so then you want to take your, so this is going to be all finishing off this bit here, okay? So you're going to go up through there, pull on it reasonably tight, excuse me, go back down in this one here, the next one next to it, whoops. Keep on checking the back of your work because you want to make sure that you haven't left one of the beads out. You don't want to be doing that. And then you'll have a piece of cotton going across your work and you won't be happy with that. So, but I do tighten this as much as I possibly can. If I can keep getting the needle through there a couple more times, I will, because I don't want, and then it makes it very solid and hopefully not in risk of coming apart. So I'm going to go over here to the next bit. Alright, keep going up and down those threads. And then you just want to cut that off where you started. That's the starting one, and this is the end one, the last one that you did. Now, so we have that, righto. Now this is what I did also with these pieces. This is idea. So there's the little one I showed you. There's a tiny other little one, and it's done with a little bit bigger beads. This one here I done a long time ago, and it is now, I've just noticed, fallen apart, which is not a good look, is it really? So I'm going to have to fix that. I think I showed you that and said, well, I wouldn't worry about it because I'm not going to be doing anything with it. I wonder how come that come to happen. Look, it's been kicking around the place for so long, and it's all fallen to pieces. Probably 8 years or something. And see this here? Now this is going to be a tricky thing. It's not tricky, but it's it takes a long time to thread your beads on to make that. The bottom part's not so bad. You know, you can do that. I can re-thread that onto there, put it back on. But we'll have to see how that goes and when I want to do that. So this one here I made this one here way back in the olden days. This was a piece of work, this one. This is a lot of work in this. Beautiful, isn't it? And then I used the pattern out of a book, so, you know, I mean, you can see how that's worked, but just taken back, you know, for your ideas. I'm explaining that really good, aren't I? Sorry about that. But anyway, this was just things that I've shown you that I've just done in the past, so you can see what sort of things that you'll be able to do, won't you? Now this is going to be the side bit. This is going to sew up the side. On this one I've used the yellow thread, on that one I've done a green one, and on this one I have actually put beads over the top of that, which I can do for this one here to show you that, because that will look nice, I think, if we finish it off with beads. We can do both them things. We can do either one. It doesn't matter which way you want to do it. It's up to you. Now this here, when I did that one, I actually finished that with a bit of black thread. It's going up the side of that one. So it's going to be a lot bigger thing to make that piece, but it's up to you. If you do beading, you know, there's a lot of people do beading and they would like, you know, to learn that something like that, and that's, you can go and, I taught myself, well, when I say taught myself, I looked at the book. I looked at the book and found the instructions and just followed them. Mind you, I must say, it was a bit tedious, but okay. You could, them days probably had a lot more patience, I don't know. Or maybe not, I don't know about that either. Okay, so you want to fold it in half, right, which I didn't measure it yet, did I? Where's my pink ruler? I do like to use the pink ruler because you can see it. Here we go. So that's 2.5 inch, no, 2.25 inches by probably 1 inch, or 6 centimetres, say, by 2.5 centimetres, righto? Now, it's fairly big, these beads. The smaller the beads, you know, this is really tiny ones. These are, they're very small. But see, you've got a little pocket too to put that in, and you just wear that around your neck. I sold a few of those back in the olden days. I made a nice red one. In the olden days when I used to do the markets, I used to make them. Now, but only with the really small beads. So you want to fold this in half, okay? So hopefully I have got half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got them all right. Look at that. So you got 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. That's what I checked on to make sure they had 2 and 2 and 2. Now, for this one here, how did I put those beads on? I must have did them as I was going, but I might start at the top. So I'm going to come up, I'm going to randomly wander off here a bit for 1 minute. Just anywhere, start anywhere, go down like so, righto. I've got a fair bit of thread here too. And this one here seems to be like it needs to be to go all the way down in there again. Okay, go through it again. It was okay. It's okay. Nobody panic. Right, so now we're coming out here, right up at the end, right? So you need to pick up that bit there and that bit there, righto, between those beads. Pick that up and pull it through. And I think we can put a bead on there safely. I think it will work. I don't know. I'm going to try it and see, because I think it'll look pretty good when it's finished off with the bead. We'll have to see what it looks like and if I can continue on and get it straight. Let's go through it again. Same place. Righto. There we go. Now to go the next row down. Righto. That up there. Sit nice now. They probably don't because they're all different shapes, but that's okay. I mean, you know, whatever beads you got, you can use yours. Use your beads. Well, it doesn't matter what they are. They'll still work. So we're in the second row here, between the second row of beads. And I'm hooked up around there. I don't want to be hooked up around there, do I? So that's that one. And you go to the third one. Put your needle through first and loop it round before you put the bead on. Now I should have did this with the same colour thread. So you do it with the same colour thread. That's the way, aren't you? Okay. Put a bead on and then pull that through there. Okay, because you're gonna be able to see this cotton, and it doesn't matter. It's up to you whether you want it or not. It's just I would have been preferred if I had did it with the blue thread. So go in there. Put another bead on that, go through there again. So you're making a little purse, a little bag actually. We're making a little bag. Oh, hang on, make sure I've got this right. I'm going to go through the wrong thing, am I? Hang on, did I do that wrong? I went through that one and that one. Now I've got to go through these ones here. Right. And bead on that. Put a bead on and go back through the same place. Okay. Did I make a mistake back there? Oh, I hope not. They're just a little bit part there. Oh dear, I hope you didn't hear my tummy. That's not nice. Actually, I've got to go through here first, then pick up the bead, don't I? Right. Now pick up the bead. And I do not have the timer on, so that's not good. But anyway, we'll try not to go too far over the time because I've got stuff I have to do before I have lunch and everything today. I've got business to take care of. Oh well. Crafting. Sometimes I get a chance to do stuff and there was nothing else happening, but you know, you got to. Which way is this? In there, is that right? We'll find out when I go there, won't we? Righto. And then put one more on the bottom, which I hope that's not my daughter. She's not supposed to be till 12 o'clock. Oh dear. Maybe it's not her. I can hear moving in a car though. I have to do something for her. Look at that, isn't that snazzy? Might not have been her. She said you'd be at 12, so we go up through these, as you can see that I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll walk that up through there, look. But like I said before, different colour thread would be a nice idea. And then we can just duck across through here, can't we? There's no rules for that. It makes it a little bit more sturdy. I don't know. I'd imagine the people that put this on the in the book that I found it in wouldn't have had all this work, you know, having to go on and on with it like I am, but putting all that thread through. But I want to do that because I'm a bit funny like that. I don't want my stuff to fall apart, and that'd be terribly embarrassing, wouldn't it, if it fell apart? Okay. And I think I might be over fussy sometimes, but that's just the way that things are. And get away from there, you're not part of this. Right, go to the next one. Put a bead on. Go back in there again. Your bead. Alright, go to the next one. Put a bead on. Go back through there again. Rightio. Next one. I hope this is level. I do hope this is level. All the time I've learnt, took me a while, always keep checking your work. It doesn't matter what. If you think you're doing it right, still check it. I mean, it's worth it. Believe you me, it is, because if you've got a loose bit of thread or something going wrong, you want to be able to fix it straight away. You want to be able to fix it straight away. You don't want it to fall apart halfway through. Well, it won't fall apart, but you know what I mean. You want to make sure that it's all going well. And always keep checking your work as you're going along. You see, there we go. Right, another. Did I go through there first? No, I didn't. I must do that, eh? How about you go through there first, Sonya? Before you pick up your bead, see? You weren't paying attention. I was checking my work. Come Can't believe that fell apart. See, that fell apart after a lot of years, though. I must say it's been around a bit, and that's why it fell apart, I suppose. It's been a lot of years, though, that I made it a long time ago. Rightio, now we got the last bead on here. Now you want to pick them, go through all of them. I'm going to cry if I've got the wrong amount on either side, a different amount on either side. I always say that. I think I'm bawling all day. I don't usually cry. 2, 4, 6, 8. We got here 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, now we come back and go across through here again, just for fun. We're probably on the other side this time, and that's okay. You probably think I'm going through there too many times, but you know what? It's safe to do this. Now, got that. Okay. Now, so what I would do now is bead, right? Put a whole heap of beads on to make a handle for it. I might just do that, but then we want a really long handle so we could wear it. Maybe I could just make it small so it could just be hanging on a bag, hanging on something. Make it a brooch, maybe. I don't know. But just put this through here. We'll get a little tiny bit done. All you got to do is just thread it on, and just thread your beads, and for as long as you want it to be. Really simple, actually, to do that. You can change this sort of beads that you're putting on to different colour occasionally or something. And like this has got some bugle beads on it, and it's just, well, I missed one of those. It's just whatever you want to do. What I've got out there too, I've got some that I bought on a string. They were a necklace or something, and I haven't taken them off because one day I might use them for that sort of thing. To put on a handle for this, you won't have to take them all off then to do it. You won't. I won't anyway. But I don't know if I want to make it a little bag. I suppose I could make it just a little bag, and then I can just use it as a little ornament or something. I just wanted to show you how to make the bag. And hold it up like that to see what sort of length it needs to be. What do you think about that? It's not bad, is it? I'll give it a couple more. And then I'm going to go back down in here, across this way. Thread it on, and I'm going to go through the beads again because I don't want them to fall apart. There you go. Look at that. It looks like a handbag nearly already, doesn't it? Be nice for a Barbie doll or something, or any sort of doll's bag. You want to make if you got dolls at your dress or stuff like that, that's a really good and handy thing to do. This. It didn't take that long either. And then I'm going to show you in a minute how I made the little flower that I got sitting on the table that's going to go on it. Okay, so that's the little handle. Now if you want to make it stiffer, you can keep going back through there, through the handle if you want it to stand up more. We just want to hold it, like that. Righto, I'll go down here through these, come out here. Somewhere I'll come out. See, these are that full of thread, you can hardly get through there, and that's a good thing, isn't it? It's a good thing. I like that idea. Rightio. Now we're going to cut that off. I made this a while ago. I'm going to make another one and show you. Tiny little flower. Okay. Now I forgot how to make them, so. You can make more than one, of course, put a few on it. I'm going to show you how I made it because I forgot how to make it properly. So I'm just making it like this, okay? However it turned out, that was okay. So I think I put 7 beads on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I did. 3, 4. These are smaller. Okay, these are smaller beads. 6, 7. Right, I just put 7 beads on your thread. I think I still got 7, did I? Oh no, don't fall off. Come on. I never put a knot on there because of what I'm going to be doing next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there's 7. Nearly lost it. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so now what I did was I went back through to the first one here like this. Went back through the first one. Try not to lose them off here because you haven't got any knots or anything on the end. Go back through there. Okay, pull that through. I'm sorry, I might be rushing this a bit because I want to finish it, and I've got other things I said like I got to do it. So, and then I went around in there again just to make a circle. I'm making a circle out of them, right? See, right? Keep going around in this way, and here. Go around here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going around because, you know, I'm trying to make myself a circle, and it's getting there, see. So what I'm going to do now is pick up one of these beads here, a little yellow one, right? And I'm going to put that in, is that what I did? Yes, in the middle. Yeah, I think I did. I put that in the middle like that. And then I went round here probably like this, looking round. See, he's in the centre. See? You got him. Now, just run round through here again, just, you know, just to be more secure. We don't want him waving around in the bruise, do we? Come on, get round in there. So I'm just pushing it and manoeuvring it so it will make a round. Okay. You can go back through it again if you want to get it right. Okay. I could run through there again with it. It's not going to make a difference. Come up under the back. Okay. Now I can cut this thread off here, fairly close to it, because I've now got 2 little flowers. And all I'll do now is fasten it on, as I'm going to loop it through here, like that. And I'll probably go around in him again just to make sure he's okay. But you'll probably get sick of just. But if you don't do the work, you're not going to get the benefit of the thing, are you? It's not going to work for you if you're not going to have a go. And it's not that time consuming. It's making it look nice. And do another one more loop round. I will just go through here, so and then I want to hook it through another bead, or the same bead, doesn't matter. Just go under there and get another bead and pick it up. I haven't got a bead, I just got a. Here we go, I found it now. It wasn't tight enough, see? You got to make sure that it's tight enough. And just keep working on there till you get him to sit properly. And he will. He'll sit properly. Even if you just got to pick up the thread till it gets looking nice, okay? Which mine's wobbly still because I need to pick up a bit more. But that's the purse. That's how you make the little bag. This one I've just stuck on a flat back pearl on that. This one here I made that nice little flower, and that one there's just got a little flower on it. But I like to make the little flower myself, and maybe I'd put on maybe this one in another colour, I don't know yet, and put a few on there, you know, make it look really nice. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and let's all make one of those. Okay, that's really cool, isn't it? Pretty. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.